Hi everyone. Hello, it's me, Sarah here with the Enosburg Public Library and welcome to our Friday story time. I am so sorry that I'm not going to be able to go live this morning, but I am making this video for you. Due to some circumstances, I will be making a live video tomorrow. Our craft bags, we are not going to be doing that this week. By the time you find out, I will be making a post. But for today, what we're going to do, I'm going to read you a story, and then I'm going to suggest you a craft that you can do. And I will post that link below in this video. So, I have some options. I wanted to read a little bit about a cat. And I was trying to think, what cat should I read about? So I am going to read one of these books. These are actually made right here in Vermont. Let me just move the light out of the way. There we go. This is the Silas series. And this is written by Grannie Snow and illustrated by Matthew Govan. And you know where they're from? Here. And I have met her in Montgomery many, many times. I say many, many times. It's been like two times. And her and Stella were like head over heels. And one day we were actually able to get her series. And Stella was super, super excited. And I want to share this book with you guys. So I'm going to pick one and we will continue. Alright, I have chosen Silas Gets a Sister. Again, this is written by Grannie Snow and illustrated by Matthew Govan. Let's get started. Silas Gets a Sister. A whole year had passed with just Silas and me. My home was now his home, and happy were we. Look at Silas's belly. Do you guys have a cat or any other animals? But when I would head out the door to my job, it seemed like Big Silas was really ready to sob. I started to wonder if maybe my boy needed more in his day, like a new kitty toy. Oh. But the more that I thought with my old thinking cap, it came to me, Silas, my pal, needs a cat. Price made no difference in finding a mate. For big old striped Silas, a friend would be great. So off to the cat show, my grandkids with me. We heard all about them, and now we would see. Cats sat by their owners with bows with braids, for soon they would strut in the cat show parade. They wouldn't allow us to touch these 5 creatures. Some looked really funny with interesting features. One of the cats was totally bare. Her skin was just pink and she had no cat hair. That's called a sphinx. I've actually always wanted one of those. But it might be a little cold up here. I'd have to make them sweaters. Cats dainty, cats poised, some fluffy, some brushed. I started to think that maybe I'd rush. Why bring home a cat that was fancy indeed, who might not fit in with my old Silas breed? But on our way home, as I drove down the street, we spotted a sign that made our hearts beat. We stopped by that house where the sign was in black. We knocked on the door and we were taken back. What are you doing? You probably meet my crazy kitty right now. Cats ran here and there and ran all over the place. They were up in the plants and in everyone's face. They rolled and they tumbled, they meowed and they yawled, and they bumped and they jolted. A few of them brawled. Those are really cute cats. I want one of those. They clawed at the window and sat on its sill. Watching birds fly by gave them a big thrill. They were under the couch and up over the light, and we couldn't believe they could jump to that height. Whoa. Cats pushed and cats nudged, and they hissed and they spat. My grandkids and I laughed when one bit my hat. One cat in the room jumped and sprang like a nut, and then the kind lady said, "She is the runt." Her body was sleek and her middle was white. Black face and black toes made her seem oh so right. A sister for Silas, how sweet would that be? I wanted to take her right back home with me. Her mother had watched when we'd entered the room. Her face said it all. She seemed so filled with gloom. I hated to take one so small from her mom, but that was my mission. She fit in my palm. I went to the mom and I held her quite tight. I hugged her and I kissed her and said, "Oh, it's all right." But I had to wait till the kitten was strong, so her mom wouldn't worry that something'd go wrong. I rushed home to Silas. He came to the door. I said, "You be patient. I'm getting one more. We'll call her Miss Opal, and you wait and see. She's so full of gumption, you'll need energy." The day finally came, and I jumped in my car. I was glad that I wouldn't be driving too far. I'd made up a bed, and I cleaned up the house. I'd gone to the store and bought Opal a mouse. A month had gone by, and the time it was right to get Miss Opal. She'd now spend the night. I hope she feels safe and would like her new space when leaving her mom for a new and strange place. The end. About the author. Granny Snow has always dreamed of being an author. Then the magic of grandchildren took hold. While huddled in her oversized recliner, surrounded by grandchildren, intently listening to her read, she was inspired to take action and follow her dream. Bringing this book series to life seemed too good to be perfect, and follow a reflection of unconditional love from grandchildren and pets. Granny Snow lives in Vermont with her two cats, Big Ol Striped Silas and Miss Opal. The end. And the illustrator is from... He was born in Vermont, Matthew Govin, and he spent 5 years in Boston studying at Massachusetts College of Art and Design. What an awesome place because of that. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed that little story. I actually have this series at my house, so there are two others. If you guys would like to listen to that another time, I will be more than happy to jot it in, write it down into my little book, and read another one for you guys. So, anyways, I wanted you to meet somebody too. Come here. Come. Do you want them to see you? This is my Cherry. Say hello. She really wants to jump on the computer. She thinks this is the best way to end it.